everybody, so it's Britt from Wevolve, and I'm here for a super brief video. I wanted to share the answer to this without making it too long-winded. This is a common question that I receive. I talk about this a lot in other videos about healing pet infections naturally. Hopefully it's not too loud in the background. We're having a pretty big rainstorm right now, so anyways, I'm hoping that the audio is still very clear for you guys. But is fasting safe for our pets? Is fasting something that's recommended for animals? The first thing I wanted to say about this is that you should not deliberately fast your animal. That means don't withdraw food from them, even if they're overweight. The problem is not that they need to go without food. The problem is the type of food that they're eating is causing injury to their body. Same as for humans. We will not be overweight unless we're eating injury-causing foods that need to be stored as fat instead of used as fuel. When the body sees something as a threat, it stores it or tries to eliminate it. But if it can't eliminate it because the amount of toxins coming in is far greater than the body's ability and resources to get rid of it at that pace, it will store it instead. So the same is true for animals. A suboptimal diet is the reason why your pet is overweight, but that's a separate topic for another day anyways. But is fasting safe for your pet? Yes, but you should not deliberately force your pet to fast. You can choose intermittent fasting for yourself. You could do extended fasting for yourself if that's something you want to do. But if a pet is hungry, we should feed that pet the right optimal diet. If you don't know a lot about optimal diet for pets, or if you're still feeding your animal, commercial kibble or commercial wet food or food from your vet or whatever it is, those are pharmaceutical foods, and it would be the same as us eating McDonald's or drinking formula for the rest of our lives, right? They're pharmaceutical blends for emergencies, but optimal nutrition for pets, just like humans, is real food. So I will share with you guys in my at-home holistic pet course everything you need to know. I'm linking it below for you on what to feed your pets, how to transition them from another diet, how to know what's working for them, what isn't, treats to give them, how to heal them from things naturally at home, how to know when it's serious, when it isn't, how to navigate vet visits, how to save so much money on vet visits by helping your pet actually be super, super healthy. So everything you've ever needed to know about a healthy pet, including things like they get bit by a snake, they've had an accident, everything you need to know about what to do, like if they have diarrhea, if they have parasites, if they have strange symptoms, if they're lethargic, if they're refusing to eat, if they're throwing up, it's all in there. So you never have to worry. It takes all the guessing out of being a pet owner and gives you that confidence to know how to navigate, what's going on with your pet in a really effortless, easy way, and most of the time at home. But yeah, don't force fast your pet. But if your pet is deliberately choosing to avoid food, it is its biological, natural, innate instinct that is making that pet do that. And it's best to let your pet fast as long as your pet chooses to fast and not force feed it or force medicate it or force anything it. Let its body heal and rest and repair through the act of fasting, which is when our bodies regenerate and rebuild, and same for our pets. So we heal when we're sleeping, we heal when we're fasting, when we're eating. 80% of our energy is directed at digestion. Most of the blood in our body is dealing with our digestion. We're not repairing other tissue. DNA repair is not happening. Gut repair is not happening. It happens when we are sleeping, and it happens when we are fasted, and when in between meals, when the body has time to deal with other issues that aren't so energy intensive like digestion. So if your pet is choosing to fast, always honor it and let them fast. Your pet will never fast itself to death. It will always eat when whatever it is that needed to be healed is recovered. And even if your pet has something more serious like a stomach tumor and that's why they're fasting, in the time that they're fasting, that we just let them do that, even if it's like a longer period of time. I know it's nerve-wracking. I share more about this in the course so you can feel more confident doing that. But your pet will not, its survival instinct ensures that it survives. It will not fast itself until it dies. It simply will not, unless it has something so incurable that it cannot be treated anyways. And that, I've personally never seen that happen, especially if you let an animal fast. It seems like everything is healable except for old age. So yeah, you might just find that same, infection or tumor or cyst or whatever it was actually starts eating itself if you let your animal trust its instinct and fast. So it is amazing what fasting can do for animals if the animal chooses it itself. So yes, fasting is completely safe and actually extremely beneficial for pets, but you don't want to force fast them. You want to let them fast according to their own biological innate instincts and not interrupt that. And when they want to eat, you want to feed them their proper biological diet, which I talk about how to do in the At Home Holistic Pet course below for you guys. So I hope this helped. I'm wishing everybody a beautiful day, and I will talk to you soon.